Well, hello class, and I decided to do my statement belief on gun control, well, kind of because I'm a huge gun right activist and an NRA member. Um, so I kind of narrowed the topic down to solely concealed and carry weapons. It's a popular debate, and both sides feel very passionate, so it should make for an interesting debate during this class. The question at hand here is, should adults have the right to carry concealed handguns? And I'm here to say that yes, responsible people have the right to carry a concealed handgun. Most adults who carry concealed handguns are law-abiding and do not misuse their firearms. This kind of comes from the permit class that you have to take. A lot of people earn a respect for the firearm and an understanding of how to use it correctly. And all the laws that behind being able to carry legally. So some of the 3 points that I'm going to make today are: concealed handguns deter crime. People have the right to arm themselves against criminals with guns, and police respond time. So first, concealed handguns deter crime. The states that implement conceal and carry laws have reduced murders by 8.5%, rapes by 5%, aggravated assaults by 7%, and robberies by 3%, according to a 2000 analyst of FBI crime data and economist and a political commentator, Dr. John R. Lott. And also, according to a 2013 peer-reviewed study of applied economic letters, between the years of 1980 and 2009, states with more restrictive conceal and carry weapon laws have gun-related murders rates that were 10% higher. So now to move on to my second supported argument of responsible citizens should have the right to arm themselves against criminals with guns. Violent criminals will always have a gun. Rather than becoming the victim, concealed handgun carries have the sense of safe and secure feeling, especially when going on or out at night and during dangerous areas. According to a 2001 study by the National Opinion Research Center, 59% of people who carry guns outside of the home do so to make themselves feel safer. A peer-reviewed study published by the Journal of Criminal Law and Criminology found that when someone draws a concealed gun for self-defense, the criminal retreats 55.5% of the time. So this is saying that you won't even have to fire your hand or your weapon. This, just by showing it, will deter the crime from happening altogether. Moving on to the third point, concealed handguns protect people who cannot always rely on police forces for protection. According to 2013 research of the Wall Street Journal, an average police response time for an emergency call is 11 minutes, with some taking much longer. And actually, in Detroit, an average response time is 58 minutes. According to a sheriff, Richard Mock, police do very little to protect violent crimes. They investigate crimes after the fact. And in addition, the Supreme Court has ruled more than once that police officers have no legal duty to protect citizens from a violent crime. So by having the weapon concealed will help deter the crime from happening altogether, as to, or right on the spot, as to the 11 minutes you have to wait for the police to show up. And now moving on to the so popular argument of the Second Amendment that all gun right activists like to use. Carrying concealed handguns is guaranteed by the Second Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. The Second Amendment states, a well-regulated militia being necessary for the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So, to conclude, I covered that concealed handguns can help deter crime. Responsible, as I repeat, responsible citizens should have the right to arm themselves against criminals with guns. And concealed handguns protect people who cannot always rely on police forces for protection. So I'm excited for the rebuttals and to debate this topic with the rest of the class. And thank you for your time.